November marks the Sikh-American Awareness and Appreciation Month in California. Earlier this week in San Jose, there was a celebration to recognize the contribution made by the Sikh-Americans, and a special recognition was made to Dr. Dalip Singh Saund, who was the first Asian American to be elected as a member of Congress in 1956. Here's a clip from that celebration.
Sikh immigrants resided in California for well over a century, with the first Sikh immigrants having labored on railroad construction projects, the lumber mills, and the agricultural heartlands of Sacramento, San Joaquin, and Imperial Valleys. I also want to pay special attention to a particular Sikh American who is of note. That is Dalip Singh Saund, who was born in 1899 in Punjab, India, and moved to California in 1920 to study at the University of California, Berkeley, where he lived in a clubhouse maintained by a Sikh temple group in Stockton. He came to the United States during a time when immigrants still commonly faced racial discrimination, but did not stop him from later campaigning to allow Sikhs and Hindus and people of South Asian descent to become naturalized citizens. And it didn't stop him from fighting for the working class people and the inclusion of immigrants and their needs and laws and policies. In 1949, Saund became an American citizen, and in 1950 he ran for election as a justice of the peace in Westmoreland Township. In 1956, India native Dalip Singh Saund was elected to the U.S. Congress, defeating a world-famous racing pilot, Lieutenant Colonel Jacqueline Cochran. He was re-elected twice, becoming the first Asian American, the first Asian American, and first elected of Sikh faith to be elected to Congress. He also was quite a champion of civil rights while he was in Congress, and also was one of the pioneer champions of women's rights as well, authoring the first congressional bill that demanded equal rights between women and men. And I'm very honored that today we have with us the grandson of Dalip Singh Saund, Eric Saund, to accept the proclamation. I would like to also recognize Samantha Cheng, who is the producer of a documentary film that was just shown back in New England. I really want to thank her because this story needs to be told. It's part of the American history, part of our story, especially as immigrants, but really it doesn't matter where you came from. I think it's important to understand those that are civil rights pioneers. So with that, Mayor, I'd ask if you could present the proclamation to the grandson of Congressman Dalip Singh Saund, Eric Saund.
Thank you. I'm pleased to accept this proclamation on behalf of my grandfather. I'd like to say three things. First, about his life and why it's interesting, maybe two more than just family. First of all, he emphasized the value of education. He came to UC Berkeley and he studied math. I'd like to put in a plug for math. Second, attitude. I think the secret to my grandfather's success was he had a positive attitude. He had suffered a lot of blows in his life due to discrimination, but he never focused on them. He always focused on the good in other people or what the common ground was. I think that's a lesson we can all learn. And the third thing is that we all touch history, and this film is very interesting because it shows how my grandfather, but everyone in that era touched many things that we all learned about in history, and every one of us touches history right now. And if we take the right attitude to it, do our best to find the best in each other, then we do our part to torque history in a good direction, and that's something that I think we can all do.
Why did you make this film?
I made this film because it's an important story to be told.
Okay. And you must be very happy that your grandfather got recognized.
He was an interesting guy, and I learn more about him every time I see the film.
It was your handiwork here?
Yes, this is the third year we've recognized Sikh American Awareness and Appreciation Month, and this is an honor to have the grandson of one of our civil rights heroes and one of our forebears here. So.